Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is October the 7th. It's Friday, it's pre-session, and I wanted to talk today about 5 beginner mistakes to avoid when day trading, okay? Doesn't matter which market it is, doesn't matter if you're trading the futures, stocks, Forex, doesn't matter, okay? We're going to talk about these things today because they are extremely important and things that people need to avoid in order to become profitable in trading. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video right now. So maybe you're a new trader, someone that is, beginning to start their journey, carve out a path for themselves. They're ready to transition, to switch over or move over into starting to learn how to trade for a living. Something that they're able to do to be able to, be their own boss, not have to go to work and work that shift, 10 to 12-hour shift somewhere, wherever business or company you're working for, or go to work 9 to 5, whatever it is. You're at a plateau point in your life where now you're ready to jump the hurdle, knock down the barrier, and become your own boss, and have the flexibility to be able to do things that you want to do and simply just make money whenever you choose to make it. Because yes, the markets are opened up, 5 days a week. I mean, they never really close, but the thing is that the sessions, as far as what people actually trade, the normal business hours is, Monday through Friday, and it's 3 sessions. You have, the U.S. session, the Asian session, and then the London sessions, say for instance, and all of them are different periods in which you can actually trade. I say, okay. So let's get into this, okay? So I want to talk to you about some things that you really need to avoid if you want to become successful and make a business, whether it's part-time or full-time, trading, okay? Number 1, you have to stop running on high emotions. What does that mean? That means being able to control yourself when you're trading, okay? Yes, I, just like you, just like many other traders from the beginning, when we are slowly learning how to trade and craft and that skill set or whatever the case is, there's a big difference when you go from trading sim, demo to trading live. Everybody knows that, okay? And what is that? The moment, because you're dealing with money, okay? And lots of us are dealing with our own personal money. When I first started, it was just my money. Now today, a lot of traders are afforded the opportunity to trade someone else's money through these prop firms, and they have their rules that you have to, pretty much adhere to and pass these certain levels, whatever case is, these tiers. Yeah, if you guys, my voice sounds a little raspy, that's because I've been doing a lot of talking, and you'll see, in time, if you ever make videos, that your voice will get a little raspy. So, and changing the weather too. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying, controlling your emotions, that is very important because, when I first started, I switched over from going simulation to demo, sweaty palms, sweating, it's the nervousness, it's the anxious or the kind of anxiety kind of steps in because no one wants to lose money, and you definitely don't want to be losing money that you do not have to be able to, if you take your money that you need to be taking to pay bills with, you don't want to be taking that money and put it into a brokerage account trying to trade, because then you are gambling. You're gambling with your life. You're gambling with your lifestyle. Being able to provide and survive at the same time. So do not ever take money that you do not have, all right, or you're not able to set aside or put into a savings account just for trading. Okay, build up a certain size account, then put it into your brokerage account and start trading with. Okay, so you have to be able to control yourself, your emotions, come to a point of relaxation, and stop thinking about the money piece so much. People get so tied to the money piece. Yes, when you're in that trade and that trade goes against you and you're down $100, then $200, and then $300, it's all about trade management. You have to know, when to get in and when to get out. This trading is very risky. That's why you see so many disclaimers out there about trading. It's not for everybody, not everybody's built for it. But it is a business to where the sky is the limit as far as the amount of money that you can actually make, and you can actually make out the comfortability of your own home and go about your day. Trade an hour or two and be done with it. But you have to be able to, if you're already a high-strung person, someone that's always nervous, you're not really good at making solid decisions, whatever the case is, then trading is probably not for you. So you really have to, that's a psychological thing. You have to determine if, from a personality standpoint of who you really are, if trading is really, geared for you. If it's not, then you need to find something else to do, okay? So, running on high emotions, you have to control yourself. Your emotions, your state of being, your mindset, the mental, you have to be mentally focused each and every day when we're doing this, okay? So let's go on to number 2. No trading plan. Do not even attempt to start trading if you do not have a trading plan set in place, okay? Your trading plan can consist of, 2 or 3 things. Some people's trading plan can consist of 10 to 14 or 20 items, whatever it is. It's just basically a routine process, rules to what you are setting yourself to follow each and every day. From the moment you wake up, whether it's getting out of bed, to getting dressed, to preparing yourself, to eating the right breakfast, exercising, whatever it is that leads you up to the point of getting from your charts, pre-session, mapping out things in your charts, looking at, structure, everything that goes into place before you actually take that first trade. And before you actually take that first trade, always having a strategy and sticking with that as part of your plan, okay? So and then after hours, put in the time, the homework to be able to go back, review the markets like I do. I review the markets. I review prior days. I go into depth to kind of start, looking at, say, for instance, the current day session. Once I'm done with it, I'm going back. I'm looking at my trades. I look at each and every one of my trades to see, did I follow my plan? Did I follow the strategy? The setup's just, I'm not saying setups are just the same because sometimes, depending on price action, things are going to look a little bit different. But did I take the same approach when it comes to my strategy? Following the same process, looking for the same type of setup occurrence to kind of happen. And me, I'm a supply and demand style trader, so that's what I look for. I look for the setup surrounding supply and demand. Okay, so have a solid trading plan if you want to become successful, whatever that may be. From A to Z. Make a write it out. If you haven't set it on your desk in front of you and making sure every single day, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Follow that same plan every single day. Build a set of rules for yourself to act as if, kind of like your Holy Grail, your Bible in a sense. Follow those rules, okay? All right? Follow those rules, okay? Just like in the Bible, the 10 Commandments, whatever the case is. I'm not saying I'm preaching or anything. I'm just telling you. There are rules in life that we have to follow, right? Even in society, we have to follow certain rules to adhere to rules so we can go about our day and have our freedom, right? The same thing. Put a procedure or a set of rules in place that you are governed by when you trade each and every day, okay? Moving on. Number 3, one thing that most traders do and still do, and I see it time and time again, is what's called over trading, okay? Maybe in your trading plan, you have it set to where it's like, all right, part of my trading plan is going to consist of me, and it could be number 10 on your list. It could be number 5 on your list, whatever it is. Having a set number of trades that you're actually going to take. I hear people in Discord, I see people in Discord, and then outside of, when I'm interactive online, or whatever the case is, through the Discord community, and we'll talk about that too, guys, because a lot of you probably are watching today, which are new traders and newcomers here to the channel, and I appreciate that. We'll talk about the Discord, because we have a great Discord community, which I highly recommend that you want to take a look at and possibly join. It's free of charge, so we'll talk about that as well. But what I see all the time is people over trading and not sticking to maybe a set number of trades. I get asked the question a lot of times, is there a certain amount of trades I look to take a day? For me, I don't really have a defined, I'm going to take 3 trades a day or 4 trades a day. But it does make sense. I will say that for anyone out there that is taking 1 or 2 trades a day or has a 3 to 4 trade regimen, meaning that's all the trades you're going to take for that session, whatever the case is, that is a beautiful thing. If that works for you, stick with it. Because, it's even caused me to think, maybe I should kind of scale back and just look for or just trade a couple trades a day. I'm at the point in my life where I don't have to sit in front of the computer hours on end, trying to just trade. Because everyone who's watching this right now, you know that especially if you're an experienced trader or intermediate trader, even a beginner trader that has studied the markets, and you see the more you actually trade, there's probably going to be a time where you're going to have a little hiccup and make a mistake. So you really need to have a plan in place to where you actually just cut it for that day. Okay, I'm going to take 3 trades a day or 2 trades a day and be done. And keep that same thing going 5 days a week, or 4 days a week, however many times a day, however many times a week you actually trade, okay? If you do that, then that's probably going to eliminate you, or definitely eliminate you from overtrading, making mistakes, taking a loss. But the key to being able to be successful is really trade management, regardless of the number of trades you actually take. But having, a plan put in place, or part of your trading plan in regards to how many trades you should actually take, maybe 2 or 3 trades, that's a great plan. I see traders even on the Discord saying, part of my plan is, I take 2 trades a day. That is great, because what do? You eliminate the amount of risk or the additional risk that you're putting on, okay? Or causing you to where you may cause yourself to get into a bad trade, and maybe you have those 2 trades and solid, make money, 2 for 2, and then you go take a 3rd trade, and then you lost, all your earnings or gains on that last trade that you made on your first 2 trades, and those 2 trades were your only 2 trades you should take for the day, and now you take a loss. Okay, so let's move on to number 4, and that is chasing the market. A lot of people do that. Okay, and that comes from getting emotional. Going back to the emotion side of things, chasing the market because you're revenge trading. You have taken you're up, now you're down, you took a loss, just talking about that, over trading. But it causes people to actually start chasing the market, because then you start getting frustrated. You're not thinking clearly. You're not looking or following your trading plan and following the strategy at hand in itself. You're just trading any and everything. And that is not the correct way to actually trade. Regardless if you're down for today, maybe you just stop. Tomorrow's always another day. Then stick to your plan again. If you do that, let's say you had one bad day, but you guys know my saying, you should be green every day and not red, right? I stick by that. I believe in that, because it's not even like I say it's possible, because it's definitely possible. You can do that. I do it each and every day. It's just, do I take a little, do I have a losing trade here and there, or slippage or things like that? Yes. But I know how to manage my trades. I know where to get in and get out. I always tell you guys this, and I say this, you should know where to get in and where to get out at all the time. The moment I get into a trade, I should always know where I need to get out at TP-wise, target profit, as well as the moment before I even get in there, I should already have my defined area where I need to get out at, or stop myself out, or click the close button if price comes back against me. So it's called trade management, okay? So chasing the market, do not chase the market. Like I said, the emotions will gain control, and the frustration will gain control of you mentally. And once those things start bothering you, the psyche and having a psychological means of protection, I guess, or gaining control of your psyche, is all part of trading, and something that's extremely important. You have to grasp yourself. You have to be well grounded. And with the point to where you start feeling stressed, frustrated, it's time to close the session out and be done for the actual day, because then you're going to start making silly mistakes, and you're going to start chasing trades, chasing the market. At areas to where you should not be taking trades at. All right, we are all guilty of doing that. It happens to the best of us, and but the more and the better we become experienced and we craft our skill, the more we're able to eliminate that part. So there's so many things in trading that you actually have to become great at, and learn how to control, and then eliminate certain things that have faulted you, and throughout the process. Okay, so moving on to the last one, that is starting day trading without any kind of education or experience. Trying to just jump cold turkey into something, and that's anything in life, without being trained, without being self-taught or teaching yourself how to do it, whatever the case is. for me, the best way to actually learn is hands-on approach, right? A lot of people learn that way through either visually or having a hands-on approach. You must, in order to gain some type of skill set in life, you have to go through some kind of training process, research, reading, whatever the case is. You have to be able to absorb some type of information. You have to, go through the educational process. It's just like going to school, when we were young and growing up. The education that we received, we got it through, traditional schooling, K through 12, and then going to college, whatever the case is, to prepare us for a better life, a future, and to have a job, whatever the case is, and making that job into a career. Not to say that you may stick there and do that for the rest of your life, and then a lot of us, kind of transition over into something else. But you cannot expect to be make it in life without or be great at doing something professionally speaking without having the proper education, or at least the go the traditional route or some type of route of gaining some type of experience. And that's the thing, whether it be a vocational route or whatever the case is, learning a trade, and trading is actually learning a trade. It's crafting a skill set. To me it is, that's the way I've always looked at it. It's like we continuously go through a process of learning, because the markets continue to evolve, things do change, and we have to flow and move with the process as things change. But traders out there who are watching this, you have to know and understand that you cannot just expect, just because you have capital, that tomorrow you're going to throw some money onto the table and start trading and make $1 million. That's not how it works. And people who are actually watching this, who are traders and skilled traders, or are crafting the skill and learning how to trade, I'm sure you can kind of agree with what I'm saying. The fact is that we have to go through a process to get us to a point to where we become great, and that is crafting. We have to craft what we're doing. We have to craft our skill set. All right, and that's why you have the opportunity to do simulation and demo trading, to work kinks out, back testing to see if a strategy actually works for you. So just don't be foolish and think you can just jump into trading and start making money overnight by yourself, and you don't know anything about the markets. You don't know anything about trading plans or strategy. You don't have a strategy to use. It's a lot that goes into trading, because there's someone who's bigger out there that is always betting against you, and those are what I call the powers to be. And you have to know and learn and look at and reading your charts how to move with them if you want to make money and succeed in this business. That's all I have for you guys today in this video. Hopefully someone out there, or many of you guys out there who are traders, found value in this content. If you have, please make sure to click on that like button, okay, for me. Also click on the bell next to the subscribe button, and click on the subscribe button as well. If you're a first-time viewer, please make sure to subscribe to the channel by simply clicking on the red button, the subscribe button. Click on the bell next to it. Turn your post notifications on so that you never miss one of the uploads here on the video. We invite you in. I want to continue growing this channel. I'm providing tons of content here. I even do my live recorded sessions where you can watch me, trade in my videos, whatever the case is. And I love pumping out informational content just like this, so that's why I do so. Also, we have a great Discord community, which I'll show you right now. Pull it up, and what it is it's Discord. We have over 400 members now in the Discord community, and we as traders, future traders, come together collectively. We talk about the markets each and every day during the open session. We talk about, give tips and hints, primarily zones and levels that we look to trade from, or zones or levels of interest that we look to trade from, as well as it's a question and answer type form. So if you're a futures trader, doesn't matter what futures market you actually trade, and you're interested in joining a good wholesome community of fellow like-minded traders, all you have to do is find the link down in the description portion of this video. Click on the link, invite yourself in. It's free of charge, okay? And also, there's also a YouTube membership tier program, and you can find that by simply clicking on the join button on the home page or on any video page. You may be asking, okay, what is the YouTube membership? There are two tiers set up. One is the loyal channel supporter tier, to where you get reply comments, emojis. I'll tell you what, let's go through it right now. I'll show you right here firsthand. Bring it up. So right on the home page, you can click on join, right? Okay, and it says join this channel. here at Future Trading with Mike. The loyal channel supporters, what do you receive? You do receive perks and rewards for each tier level. Loyalty badges, you get the custom emojis. You also get the priority reply to comments, which means that your comments will go to the upper tier of the comment section over those that just make a general comment who are not part of the membership program. But most people, just about everyone who is signed up for the Elite Channel membership program. Why? Because they get the member shout outs, but the most exclusive or the bonus perk that you get with the Elite Channel membership is the fact that you get the exclusive member-only videos, okay? These are not made public. What they are my trade breakdowns to where I walk you through in depth, in detail, as if you're sitting right next to me and we talk about or I discuss my trades in detail. You know, why I took those trades. Walk through the whole process so that beginner traders or new traders, and even if you're maybe, you know, maybe even experienced, gather an understanding why I took trades in certain areas so that you can understand the strategy I use and how it actually works. It's very simple and how you can implement it into your trading. So again, it's all for the price of a cup of coffee a month, pretty much $6.99. You know, we're talking about you guys spend a whole lot more than that probably in a week's time for those that may drink coffee or any special beverages or whatever the case is. But for $6.99 a month to join the Elite Channel membership through the YouTube membership program, you are receiving so much value, okay, for such a minimal cost. Because like I said, you can go to Discord, you can find out through other community members how effective the tier membership programs actually work, and why so many people have signed up for the Elite Channel membership, because they love to get those exclusive video content of me breaking the trades down. Because it helps when you can actually, when somebody walks you through the process and you gather an understanding. Oh, okay, now I understand the trades, I understand the strategy, and the strategy starts to make sense, and you're able to trade or mirror the same type trades and make money, okay? So if you're interested in joining that, simply click on the join button from the home page or the join button on any page or any video page. But that's all I have for you guys today. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I'm getting ready to hop over to Discord now because the session is open. Get to rocking and rolling, talking to some community members so we can, you know, start making some money today. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, find the link down in the description portion of the video. That's all I have for you. If you're trading, please be safe. See you in the next one. Goodbye.